Hello, plant friends. I am absolutely excited for this new series because we're going to learn all about houseplants. Hello, plant friends. Today, we are going to dive in and learn about a very interesting plant. Can you guess? Now, if you have this plant at home, you might be able to spot out these little circular leaf plant. And this, my friend, this bouncy plant is called a pilea. Now, if you have your book, my first ABC book of houseplants, if you have it handy, I'm going to give you a minute and you can go get your book because we're going to dive in right into the book today. So find the letter P, and the letter P is after the letter H, close to the letter O. Awesome. Now, you might notice that the letter P, we have a very interesting plant called Pilea. Let's say it together. Pilea. Pilea. An interesting fact about the Pilea is that in the 1940s, there's a Norwegian missionary who traveled to southern China, discovered the Pilea, and thought it would be an amazing idea to bring this unique plant back to Europe. And so they did. They brought it back to Europe, propagated the plant, and shared it with all their friends and family. And that's why the Pilea is also called a friendship plant. Pileas have these flat circular leaves similar to mini pancakes. But one of the reasons why this plant can also be called Chinese money plant, and it's because of the circular leaves that look like coins. Now, the Pilea is native to southern China, very specific, and it's familiar and native to the environment where there's lots of mountains and very foresty mountains. And so the Pilea loves the misty air and soft light. All right, so my second favorite P word is propagation, and that is the scientific word of the day. Let's say it together. Propagation. Propagation just means that we are taking life from a mama plant to recreate babies. And then the life cycle goes on. And propagation is one of my favorite things when it comes to plant care. And so I'm going to teach you a few things about propagation when it comes to pileas. Now, you can propagate pileas in different ways. Right now, you're looking at little pups. And so these are little pups. That's one way of propagating, where we're removing the baby ones through soil separation from the mama plant. Or we can also cut a leaf. All right, so we're going to propagate this pilea right here, and we're going to use the tip methods of propagation. So get yourself some sharp shears. Plant friends, you can ask a parent or a caretaker to help you with this, but you can basically use scissors as well. So this is one method of propagation, is through the tip cutting. And as you can see, we just cut the tip, and this we can soak in water for water propagation, and in about a few weeks, you'll start seeing some roots. Pileas love bright light, not too much sun, because remember, they are from a mountain forest region of southern China, and so they do love the sun, but not direct light, and they actually don't need a lot of water. Now, we've learned about pileas today. We've learned a lot about pileas today. My question to you is, do you have a pilea at home? And if you do, I'd love you to take a moment and ask your caretaker, your mom and dad, if they can give you a piece of paper for you to draw your very own pilea. And if you don't have a pilea, take a look at this gorgeous pilea. Look at the circle leaves. I'd love to inspire you to draw your very own pilea. And as we wrap up, this message is for you, parents or educators. I want you to be reminded that children can learn to cultivate joy through plant care. And as we create an experience by learning about houseplants and connecting to nature, we are raising the next little botanists, we are raising the next nature lovers and the next conservationists. And so remember to cultivate joy through plant care. Until next time.